Hello everyone, and welcome back for another WarmConal's tournament battle. And we're going to be facing Hound, who is one of the top players in my division in WarmConal's squad tourney. And this is going to be a very interesting battle because there is an LFH. So, I'm going to bring you... There is a Violana. Oh boy, okay. Violana is not good news at all, especially if it is the last one left. There is a Pertagon who could do some zip-zap shenanigans, but I'm honestly not too worried about it. And I think out of everything else, Cleone looks kind of bad. I gotta bring... Oh, yeah. That thing. Bar Badger's actually pretty good against my team, so I gotta be a little careful. I assume he's gonna try to anti-lead with it. It only makes sense. He's gonna try to lead with it to try to get some free damage. Or with LFH. I don't know which one of the two he'll lead with. That's his hazard removal, but I have Mudslide. I don't have to worry about hazards too much on his side. I want to bring Zulong because Zip Zap is free on pretty much everything. So yeah, why not? Get the free Zip Zaps. And as for everything else, the Clips. Pretty rough against this team, although I could kind of use it against Cosmere. Oh. Bad against Violana. I'm just trying to think, what could be the best play? I don't know. I think you, because I could actually use... No, because there's an LFH, so no. No. Well, use Crackalola because I could actually soak hits against Cleone and the other thing well. So that'll be the plan. He actually leads off with the Cleone to get a Dissipate up. So that's not the best start in the world. But I can go for a Zip Zap right away. I don't think he has any Zip Zap immunity. So I think a Zip Zap is free to start. I didn't start a timer. That really sucks for me. And yes, as expected, he has LFH. So good to know. We know that he has LFH. Yeah. I don't want to go Colossotrops right away, because there's no reason to, when I could just go into you. He could have Deja Vu, but I'm not really worried about that. I'm just going to go for a layer of Barbs and try to place hazards up right away. I don't know what his hazard removal is. I don't know if his hazard removal is Gust on Cleone, or if it's Burn Up. This is the thing that scares me. This is the one thing that kind of scares me. Yeah, that's the thing that scares me. I do get Barbs up, which is good, but... That's the big thing that scares me, especially if he goes for an Earthquake right away. Is he gonna make the predict turn 1? I don't think so. I'm gonna call my bluff and I'm gonna go into Scampy to soak the hit. I brought this specifically for this, and he actually did try to predict Crackalola. Thank gosh. I went into this thing. Alright, now what do you do next? I don't know. I want to throw out a Battering Ram. Problem is, I don't know if that's the play. I will go for a Battering Ram. Yes, he switched into... Billiforge. Yeah, I'm going to get Scorching, aren't I? I'm going to get Scorching first turn, aren't I? I have a bad feeling. That did a lot of damage. I swear I always get Scorching Skinned at turn 1. It's always turn 1 I get Scorching Skinned. I guess it's just kind of how it is. Yeah, you'll love to see it. He's going to double, too. We all know he's going to double into that Bar Badger, so that's fun. I'm going to go Crackalola just for that, because Billiforge can't do much to Crackalola. No, he did go for Boiling, which... Oh, okay. Okay, that's good. Now I double into Zulong. I don't know. Do I double or do I just Soul Burst? I think I Soul Burst, so I soak the hits better. Yeah. There's no reason why not to Soul Burst. I clicked Dark Surge. He stayed in. Okay, that's fine, actually. Him staying in actually isn't the worst, because if he clicks Earthquake, you know, it doesn't actually do that much to me. Even if it's Landslide, I don't think it does much to Crackalola. Crackalola is very bulky, and it can live the hits pretty well, so... I think it's a worthy sacrifice. I think bringing Lava Fiend's a great idea. Yeah, and I got the extra bulk. It heats up. He goes... I outspeed his Billow. Interesting. I did not expect to outspeed his Billow, but okay. I guess that's just how it is. That's the last thing I expected. I got a boost from the combustible, so I'm actually going to go for a Flare Blast and try to do some massive damage to something. He's actually just staying in. Yeah, Flare Blast does more. Good to know. He does go for an Earthquake. But that's okay. This time, If I get rid of Billowforge quick, I might actually be okay. I don't think he's... I think he switches, though. I want to predict the switch big time. I have a feeling he's going to switch into something like Barbadger or Cleone. So... Oh, do I go for the double? Or do I go for the Frail Armor? You know what? I'm going to go for the Frail Armor boost. Let's see. Does he do it? Does he give me my Frail Armor? He does. Does Earthquake actually give me Frail Armor? It does. Alright, that's good to know. So I do actually get Frail Armor from that. And I have Earthquake to do damage. So the Earthquake is indeed free, and he doesn't want to hit me. He has to switch. We get to see who he goes into, which is... That's the problem. That's the big problem I gotta deal with. Violana is the Lumion. He's the problem I'm gonna have to deal with. Because Violana could set up 5 zillion piece of mines and could sweep me. So what I need to do is... I need to make sure he doesn't set up that much. And if he does set up, I need to set up with it. Yeah, he's trying to win with Violana. That's scary. That's scary. I am gonna Driving Force. No, he stayed in. I should have just set up traps. Hey, I do get some Driving Force damage off. Out of all the Lumions, did it really have to be the Barbadger that comes in? I swear, I sometimes have the worst. I swear, I sometimes have the worst Driving Force luck of all time. Because Scampy's destroyed. Scampy's kind of cooked is the problem. So, yeah, that's good. Scampy's kind of cooked. I guess I'll go Crackalola this time to predict the... I'll go Crackalola this time. I don't think he does the Earthquake predict this turn. I don't think he does the Earthquake predict. I think he goes for the Rogue Assault. Plus, he takes damage because Heat's back up. He did go for the Earthquake predict. Are you kidding on that turn? Good thing is that I do guarantee outspeed Billow. But dang, that sucks. I didn't want that at all. I desperately did not want that at all. I guess I'll go for the... What do I do this time? I'm screwed. There's no ands, ifs, or buts about it. I gotta go Scampy. But he's gonna predict it, because Hound's good at the game. Hound's good at the game. Okay, no, he just went for another Earthquake. Okay, he's playing the safe play. Which, okay. I want to switch. But I think I'm just gonna go for the attack. Yeah, I'll just go for the attack and just try to get some damage off. Yeah, he switched. Okay. He did switch. Fortunately, Elephage comes back in, which is pretty bad for me, because that thing has recovery. But, oh, we can confirm it's malware. So, he wasn't SA. Good to know. Now, we now know that he's not SA. I can switch out of you. In fact, I'll go into Colossotrops here. I want to go for a bulk up. Okay, he does have Tear Down. Okay, good to know. He does have Tear Down. I'll go for... I'm just scared about potential... No, I'll bulk up. Because if he goes into the other thing, he zip-zaps out, which does 0. I get a bulk up off. If he goes into... If he goes into Barbadger, he doesn't get Dauntless. He goes into Billow, actually, onto my bulk up. That's actually not terrible at all. Earthquake is open with a +1. I outspeed Billow. I don't have Frail Armor, but I have a boost up. I have a boost activated, which is good. I think he was trying to sack Billow, which that's fine. I get a bulk up off. I could probably live an Ice Hammer from Barbadger. And if I do, I might be in a great position to win already. That's the thing that throws me off, though. It's that Violana. He knows that Violana kicks my behind. Sorry, I kind of lagged out for a second. But yeah, he knows that Violana kicks my behind. That's what I gotta be careful about. Violana. Violana is bad news. He went for Discordance this time. I want to get that Driving Force predict on it, but I'm gonna go for the Barbs. This might be a big mistake. With Billowforge dead, though, I don't need Crackalola. Okay, that's fine. I made the right play. He clicked Stratagem. Okay, he clicked Stratagem, which activated that. I'll go for the Driving Force this time. He's just Stratageming. Dang it! Let me guess, Barbadger again? Okay, it wasn't Barbadger that time. It was actually the Cleone that time. It was actually the Cleone that time, which is actually okay. All my Lumions are kind of low, though. I'll place Icicle Traps, though, just to force a swap. He does have Tsunami. But I lived. Alright, good job, Gargolem. You actually lived the hit. But now I can't force Violana out, so that's a little bit rough. I'll go for... I don't know what to go for, honestly. I gotta go into Crackalola, because I have an idea. I need to go into Colossa and Timber Thrash it. I need to Timber Thrash it. That's the thing. I need to Timber Thrash it. So I gotta throw away Cleone here. I gotta throw Crackalola away, because it's way too low to do anything. Yeah, it's too low to do anything. I just gotta do that. And then force the Cleone out with Colossa Trops. That's all I can really do here. That's all I can really do here, is to force this thing out with Colossa. This sucks, but it's not the end of the world. I hope this does a lot to it. Doesn't quite OHKO, but it does a lot of damage. It goes for the strat, which I live. I do live the hit. This battle's gotten interesting all of a sudden. He goes for the attacking move, which makes me want to go for the Earthquake. Yeah, I'm going for the Earthquake. Okay, Cleone's out. Cleone's out. Cleone's out. Cleone's out, but I'm now out of energy, which is basically a free teardown for the Phage. It's basically a free teardown. Hey, it's free damage, though. Hey, I'll take the damage, though. I'm not going to argue with damage. I'll go for the rest. Because, let's see. Yeah, he tears down. That makes sense. He goes for the teardown. I don't actually think a Zip Zap's actually enough to KO me. And he might not even have enough for Rejuvenate, and even if he does, Earthquake just KOs it. So, this is actually decent. Yeah, he does have enough for Reju, but now he takes an Earthquake in the face. Which is good. He takes an Earthquake in the face, which does a lot. Meaning he's forced to click a switch. He's forced to switch here. What can he go into? He still has Violana alive. I Outburst. Yeah, he went Violana. That's the big thing that's holding me back. This is the thing that can beat me altogether. This thing right there. This thing right here can beat my whole game. I gotta be careful with this. I'm gonna go for Rest. Predicting the Rejuvenate. I hope I can outspeed Violana. He does go for Rejuvenate turn 1. This is scary. I think I'm screwed by a Violana. I'm just gonna say that now. I think I'm screwed by Violana. I think I'm screwed. Although, I did get an Outburst off. Did no damage, though. Jeez, it did no damage. Okay, what do I do now? I need to go Zulong. I don't know what the play is. Zulong's not enough. I know that Zulong isn't enough. And Cleone. Cleone's dead. I think I gotta go Zulong. Because it's the only thing that's healthy. Yeah, Zulong's the only thing that's healthy, is the problem. This is the only thing that's healthy. E-Burst does the most damage. I gotta E-Burst it twice. He switched into Elephage, which is dead. Elephage is dead. Okay, Elephage is dead. It's that... He knows that Violana wins. That's the problem. He knows that Violana wins him the match. Especially with the Barbadger play there. Now he knows that I'm Fire Breath. The Barbadger play screws me. The Barbadger play screws me up. I'll go into Gargolem. I'll go into Gargolem here, because Gargolem's kind of dead anyway. It's dead meat. He waited out a turn. Okay, he waited out a turn. That's fine. I'll go for the Driving Force in case he goes for something else, which he didn't. He went for the Rogue, which might be the best case scenario for me. That might be the best case scenario for me. Him going for that move might have been the best case scenario, because now I could go for the Stab E-Burst, which will be enough to KO. Which is the only thing I have. It's the only thing I have left. The Stab E-Burst is enough. Because Violana, he knows that 2 Fire Breaths would not KO Violana. I gotta go for the E-Burst here and hope it's enough to KO. It should be. Yes, it is enough. Thank God. Now it's all down to if 2 E-Burst can KO Violana. Get 2 E-Burst, KO Violana. This is the game right here. This is the game. The game is all down to this. If I can't KO Violana and 2 E-Burst, it's over. It's indeed over. No, I think we're good. Oh my God, I think it's good. Wow! Okay, I think we won this. Yes, we did. Wow! We won this! I beat Hound! Oh my God, it's a GG's. I did not expect to beat him, honestly, because I heard Hound is probably one of the best players, so... I'm kind of shocked that I beat him. I was worried about that Violana. That Violana scared me. That Violana, if that Violana lived 2 Zulong hits, it would have been it for me. But yeah, that's it, GG's. We're able to recover from last week's L to come back with a huge W. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see y'all all later. Bye-bye!